Hello, hello everybody, welcome to the stream. We're gonna be playing some Wolf Quest as usual. Let me get the game up. Let's see. Okay, then we'll switch over to it. Let me make the game appear. Hello. Why is it not? Oh, there we go. My OBS was not wanting to make it pop up. Okay, and okay, you should be able to see and hear the game. Let me make sure I don't have all my things turned off. Okay. Alright. Let's go ahead and get into the Brambleberry pack. Alright. Let's see, so we're at the rendezvous site, okay, and we're like, oh, I forgot, okay, I forgot Midnight Jr. had a sickness and survived on like 7% health. That was crazy. But he's still quite low, so we'll have to be careful, make sure he gets fed. But we're about 5 pounds away from growing pups. I think... ooh, our territory really needs marked. We have a bunch of skulls everywhere. And we also... Did we have a carcass? We don't have a carcass, but we're not... Our pups aren't hungry. Cheese is quite hungry, though, and Falcon. Okay. We don't really have the energy. We might want to try and get like a mule deer or something though to get Falcon and Cheez-It fed. Is Midnight Jr. stalking something, or is that because he's in the red on health? Oh, he's got 7% energy. That might also be a factor. Okay. We might want to... I think we want to do like a quick hunt, maybe. Just to like... Kiwi, why are you all the way over here? Excuse me. I was just about to go get food, and you're just all the way over there. Okay, let's just go get a quick like mule deer just to like get Cheez-It and Falcon fed, cause I think they would be okay if we slept, but I don't really want them to be, like, dying, you know? Like... Here we go. Oops, I ran out of stamina. I forgot we have, like, no stamina right now because we're tired, but it's okay.
Just a little tip for being such an amazing and entertaining YouTuber.
Thank you so much! I really appreciate it. I got distracted and I've lost the mule deer. They went this way. But thank you so much! A fawn could also be good, but I don't know if like... I think I'm tracking a different mule deer right now. But that's fine. Oops, sorry. No, don't apologize. It's okay. I could never be mad at getting distracted by money. This might take a little while, because our stamina... Man, they're so fast. They're gonna like run out of the territory. This is not a quick hunt. They've also gone over the hill and now I've lost sight of them. I saw an ear, I think. Okay, this might be good. They're getting kind of stuck on the rocks here. This gives us a chance to catch up. It didn't really help that much though, because Cheez-It didn't really come in to stop it when we let go. It would be nice if Falcon was here too, but I guess we could bring him a meat chunk. Almost. I just need to regain stamina. No. Here we go, help me cheese it. We've almost got it. Ow! Let's be careful of our health here. The shoulder bites are like the most, like, they do the least damage. Like, I think neck bites you do the most damage, but I think shoulder bites you take the least damage. I don't know, I could be wrong. I'm only kind of half paying attention. Okay. Well, don't kick me. That's rude. Whoa, I thought she was gonna float for a second there. I hate when pack-mates don't help. Once my Ironwolf and his litter of 5 almost starved because he was too weak to pull off a hunt alone and his mate wouldn't help. Yeah, that's where, like, your mate is really important because it's like, you know, the coyotes. Because you want to try and find somebody that can, okay, Cheez-It is fed, so then the rest of this will be for Falcon. I would get a bigger meat chunk, but I don't know, maybe I'll try and get a bigger meat chunk, but I don't know if there is a bigger meat chunk. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's the best we can do. Oh well. Okay. Midnight Junior's healing. That's good. This is my first time on your live stream. Well, welcome. I hope you enjoy. Let's go ahead and go into this hex and mark it on the way. The thing is that mate was so good, then growing pups happened and she full-on clucked out once she stopped helping because she reached 72% health. Yeah, I had a mate in like a personal playthrough where it was like It was like she was great when it was just the two of us, but then as soon as pups came into the picture, it was like I think in the kind of lore that I had headcanon for that, I kind of imagined that like she never really wanted to be a mother. She only did it because her mate wanted to. Because she just like was super distant like all of the time while we had pups. But then when it was just the two of us, because it was before the saga, so in between litters it would just be the two of them. And she would be like super friendly and playful, but then whenever pups were in the picture, she was always really distant. I always thought that was kind of interesting. Moon, I successfully taught my dog how to close the door. That's cool. Okay, hopefully Falcon gets most of this. I don't want strawberry shortcake to... I can't, like, turn. There we go. I'll put a little bit of food down, too, to try and... Oh! I was gonna put a little bit of food down so that the pups won't eat the whole meat chunk. Falcon, tried to go after hair there. He's not... I don't think he's gonna eat until the pups are at 100, unfortunately, and they're a little bit lower. So I'll try and put some food down. Did their coats change while we were, like, out? I feel like they look different now. I know that they have, like, little, like, transitional coats around, like, 20 to 21 pounds. But I thought they didn't transition until you, like, sleep. But I feel like they look different. I could be wrong. Okay, there you go, Falcon. Get some food. Eat up. You're not gonna eat any of that? You're still only at 50. Come get some of the regurgitant, bro. All the pups are at... Oh, I guess Midnight Junior is not. Come out of the grass. You guys eat so that Falcon can get some food. Those pups are the prettiest reds and yellows I've ever seen in WolfQuest. Yeah, we have a very brightly colored pack. I think because Wren is like orange and then Falcon is like brown. So we got a very like orangey colored pack. They're very pretty. It makes me very happy. Especially because the last litter we didn't have any oranges. Even though we have Cheez-It. Cheez-It is kind of a fake orange. We named him Cheez-It, but he was never really orange. Only orange in spirit. Okay, that's gonna have to be good enough. Let's go ahead and get some sleep. We can get Midnight Junior more healed, and I know that those are cow elk, but they kind of looked like alpacas for a second. Don't you diss my son, he is beautiful. He is beautiful, he's just a fake orange. That's not necessarily a diss. Dude, look at the glow stick over there. Oh yeah, we need to go mark for sure. I think we have a little bit of food put down. Okay, they're definitely... Okay, I don't think their coats had changed. They're definitely in their transitional coats now. They definitely look different now. Look at Kiwi. I don't think I've ever seen that one. Oh, Midnight Junior. They're very cute. They look a little bit more unique now. I'm excited to see what their, like, full coats end up looking like. Frogs. Oh. Oh. Excuse me. Is everybody in the- where is everybody? Oh my god. Where are all of my children? Sunny? Dude, why did all of them spread out so far? Where did they all go? What the heck? Bro, we just lost 2 pups at once. Where did they all go? Why were they so far away? Which one was this? I think this was Sunny. What? Like, hello? Who exactly? What happened? So Sunny got killed by Stovetop and Kiwi got killed by Rusty Spoon. Bro! What the heck? It was so chill, and like right when I'm like, okay, let's maybe go mark some territory. Like, hello? How did they get here so fast? Usually you have like a little bit more time than that. Restart, roll it back. You can't on Ironwolf. That's so... Bro. Genuinely, like, that was so fast. What? Am I crazy, or do you normally have, like, a good bit more warning than that? They came in so quickly. Hello? Like, where's the other pup? Actually, this one might have been Kiwi, because this is Rusty Spoon, and Rusty Spoon killed Kiwi. Where is Sunny, then? That's the glow stick. Where was Sunny? Because, like, I didn't even, like, see her. Oh, is she here? Oh. Wait, that's so sad. Cheez-It and Strawberry Shortcake were mourning. Oh no. That's really sad. Bro. That's crazy. I forgot where Kiwi was. They might have disappeared anyways, I don't know. That's so sad. Well. What were we? We were gonna go mark. Let's do that, I guess. And then maybe get some food, but jeesh. That was crazy. You can. I've done it reloading last autosave, which was usually like a minute before. Not on Ironwolf. Ironwolf doesn't have autosaves like that. It auto, because your normal Wolf Quest playthroughs, you'll get like a separate save file that's your like last autosave or whatever, but you can also save. You can also go back to a manual save if you need to, and the autosaves don't happen as frequently on normal playthroughs, but on Ironwolf, it saves over your copy of the game. Or, your copy of the game. It saves over your current save. You technically can if you do it quick enough, but you have to reload like immediately upon their death. As soon as it says like family snapshot has updated on the bottom, like it's already saved and you can't do anything. But generally Ironwolf, you can't really reload saves. Because it's kind of meant to be like, Ironwolf is meant to be a bit more of like a permanent, like it's a little bit more realistic in that like you can't just reload all of your, you can't reload all of your pup deaths, you can't reload if your wolf dies, like it's, everything's a little bit more final. That's part of what I like about Ironwolf too, because like sometimes if I'm playing like super casually, like it's nice to kind of roll back and save a pup. But I think most of the time when I'm playing, I like to play like I like to play with a more kind of storytelling approach. So I like having that kind of finality, and I like that I don't like that if you don't play Ironwolf, your wolf can pretty much only die of old age. And I kind of like having the lore of like my wolf could get killed by like a cougar or something. I don't want like all of my wolves to only ever be able to die of old age, you know? I only do so if I see the death as unfair, like in this case, no warning. Yeah. Well, and sometimes in my, like, casual playthroughs, if I think a death is unfair, I might roll back, but... I mean, sometimes even if the death is unfair, from a gameplay perspective, it's still, like, from a storytelling... Oh. Well, geesh, Luna just knocked her toy over. I didn't even know she was there until all of a sudden there, because I have like a stick toy that she like it's draped over like the door to like a cabinet on my the handle to a cabinet on my desk, and she just like pulled it off the handle. I think she's trying to drop a hint, but I can't really play right now, Linda. Of course, half the time she'll like ask to play with it, and then she like gets bored after like a minute. Why? Oh, I'm not in the right hex. There we go. I was like, why did that not do anything? What time do you do your live stream? I usually start at 7 EST, like this stream. And then I'll just go until like I don't feel like streaming anymore, or if I have like plans after or something. Like today I need to be done by 9 because my sister wants to watch more Invincible. That was what happened last stream too. She came in towards the end and was like just standing ominously in my room until I ended stream. Because I said that I would finish by 9 so that we could watch Invincible together. And it was like 9, so she was just like standing ominously. You know, I'm just glad that Midnight Junior wasn't the ones that got, because that would have been really sad after last stream. With the, pulling through the sickness, like, last minute. Moon, if the dispersal wasn't scared away, who do you think she would have went with from the Aurora pack? Ooh, I'm not sure. I don't remember exactly who was, like, hanging around a lot during that scene. I'd have to like go back and watch it. I want to say Mercury seemed interested, and maybe Dipper? I don't remember. I'd have to go back, but it'd be interesting to see who was like interacting with her the most. Mercury would have been interesting, because I'm pretty sure he's just a yearling, so if he left, then he would have been leaving very young. I know yearlings can disperse, but I don't think it's super common. If we find a fawn while we're out, that might be nice, but I don't know, I don't know if they might have gotten to the point where they're too old to be in the grass. I'm not sure. Because I don't think I've heard any calf music. We've covered a lot of ground, and I don't think I've heard any calf music, so they might actually be out and about now. Coyotes. I feel like my arm is like falling asleep a little. I don't know why. Every once in a while, it's like most of the time when I'm just sitting at my desk, like I don't have issues. Oh, I didn't actually fully mark that. I don't have issues with like cutting off circulation, but every once in a while, it's like I sit in just the right pose that like the edge of my desk cuts off circulation. Even though I have like a pad here, like a wrist pad on my desk. I don't know, every once in a while, I'm like, man, cannot get my arm comfy. Game, please, we cannot let another pup die. We have to try to break the curse of only 2 pups making it. Yeah, my packs seem to have a very firm, like, success rate of 2 pups. Like, I don't know how that keeps happening. I mean, to be fair, that is part of, like, why wolves have so many pups per litter. Is that chances are, yeah, you're only going to get, like, 1 or 2 pups out of a litter. At least on some of the harder difficulties. Oh, is that right, Luna? Yeah? Trying to like set up my earbuds so that she can jump in my lap without chewing on my earbud cords. Here. Luna. Yeah? Tico, hi bubby. She's sitting in my lap. And she's gonna chew on my earbud cords anyways. Don't do that. Yeah. Goodness. Okay. If we can find some food on the way back, that would be nice. Oh, you making biscuits. Make it. Dude, there was like scents going this way, and then now they've just disappeared. That's not even the way back anyways, it's fine. Here we go. Don't climb on my desk, you're gonna step on everything and mess it up. Dude, imagine Luna just steps on my desk and don't eat that! Steps on my desk and ends stream. Okay, I'm gonna see if there's any, like, fawns in this group of... Hello? Oh, it's a den. In this group of mule deer that I've lost track of because of den. Here we go. Where did they, like... Oh, okay. Sometimes it's hard to tell. Whoa, the lighting just changed. Sometimes it's hard to tell which way they went when they, like, veer. It's like sometimes it seems like the scent just stopped for a second. Hello? Do you have fawn? You do have fawns. Okay, so they are out of the grass. You have a fawn at least. Oh, I don't have stamina. No! I was caught up! But there's also elk. Maybe we get an elk calf, actually. They're not as fast. They do a little bit more damage, but they're not as fast. And then, I don't know if we can carry that back to the den, but... we can sure try. I don't think you can carry a fawn this big back to the... or a calf this big back to the... Ouch, 162? Well, we can probably carry pretty much anything that's left after we eat. Ouch, that was a bad idea. I knew I shouldn't have done that. I need to just back up and let them run. Here we go. Because we need more distance between them. Here we go. Go in and out so that they run. Man, that didn't even do any damage. This is hard with no stamina. Maybe we should just go sleep. Falcon is so hungry, but like... hunting with no stamina is hard. I think we are just gonna go sleep. Falcon's gonna have to fend for himself, because it's not my fault if he never comes with us and doesn't eat. You can't carry an elk calf at this time, but mule deer you can still carry until growing pup starts. Okay, that makes sense. Like, I'm sorry, Falcon, but, like, if you are that hungry, I don't know why you're not coming with me. Like, this is self-sabotage at this point. I feel like Igneous and Wren are more sleep-deprived compared to Night and Snowdrop. I don't know why Igneous is always sleep-deprived, but I know at least for Wren, I feel like it's like we try to do too much at once. I don't know why you'd think that would apply to, because we're inaccurate for Wren and we're on Unforgiving for Snowdrop. And it is genuinely, like, it gets hard, especially at this point in the game where you're getting closer to growing pups and it's like your pups are always hungry every time you wake up. It's like, you're gonna need food, like, every day. But sometimes it's hard to get a carcass down that's gonna last you multiple days because, like, oh, of course, Mango's at 49, but I don't have any stamina! Because see, this is what I'm talking about. Like, your pups get really hungry and you need food, like, every day. But you also need to maintain territory, and you also need to maintain your health, and you also get attacks that take a lot of your health, and then you end up having no health or stamina, and you need food, and it's like... well, we're gonna need food, like, immediately upon waking up, because Mango is gonna start taking damage. I mean, and Falcon's hungry, of course, too, but... yes. we will be hunting. And Gingerbread's also quite hungry. So we will need some food. Preferably, like, a whole elk, but, I'm not smelling that. A mule deer might have to do. Which, to be fair, I think at this size, a mule deer doe is not terrible. Of course, I don't know. Mule deer doe, I think, only fed, like, me and Cheez-It, and then there was, like, a little bit of food left. So, I don't know. I would like an elk. But I don't know if we have the health for an elk, either. How is Cheez-It on food? Yeah, they're kind of even, so that's kind of, We might try a mule deer doe, and then we can maybe get something else as well if we need to. Is Falcon at least with us? Yeah, okay. But we can at least get, like, Falcon and Wren and Cheez-It fed, and then, think we're gonna need the doe, Falcon. I saw you go after the fawn. We could try and get a fawn too. Ouch. We can try and get a fawn too, maybe, but we're really gonna need the doe. Moon, don't ignore bunnies if you're this hungry. Ooh! Watch my health. I just got a major injury. I was reading chat. Maybe let's not read chat while I'm hunting. That was really bad. Luna! Stop meowing in my ear. I'm trying to not get Wren killed by hunting too much. Falcon, I'm gonna need you to do that. I'm gonna need you to get it. Or cheese it. But cheese is also kind of low. So like... So we are probably not going to be hunting something else. Safe to say. Not at this point. We're probably going to be eating and then immediately going to sleep before we can get an attack and get killed. I don't know how I got down in health so far. I know she wasn't full health, and of course we have a jaw injury. I hate the jaw injuries. Like, so much. They suck so bad. Because now we can't bring food back. Luna? Come on, sit in my lap if you're gonna yell at me. You're not even yelling at the door. She's just like yelling at the, oh, did that get eaten all the way? I didn't get to eat, enough. I'm not gonna heal. And I know somebody said don't ignore bunnies if you're this hungry, and like, I could get some bunnies, but like the longer I stay awake to hunt, but the amount of bunnies I would need, with how much I would need to stay awake, like that's too much of a risk. I might honestly have to steal some regurgitant when they put it down from the pups, because Wren is not gonna heal if she doesn't have 100% food. But I can't risk going for bunnies right now because we really need to, like, this low in health, we need to like feed and sleep immediately. No predator attacks. Because I can't do anything about that. I will get bunnies if I see them. But for the most part, we just need to get fed and healed as soon as possible. Falcon, go feed the pups. They're really hungry. See, I swear, I feel like accurate is harder than unforgiving. Like, Snowdrop has definitely had struggles. But oh my gosh, I do not think she has ever come nearly as close to death as Wren does. And we always get caught in this crazy cycle of Wren gets super low in health so that we can't hunt anymore. So then the pups start starving and it just gets really, like, really difficult. I swear, accurate is harder than unforgiving. Like, there's no way. What was that, Falcon? Okay, as soon as Mango finishes eating this regurgitant, we gotta sleep. Okay. Sleep. Oh. I'm gonna eat at least some of that. Falcon, no, I need that. Okay, sleep. We need that desperately. Maybe Snowdrop has better stats. I don't know if she does. I think part of the problem is I think the biggest difference between Unforgiving and Accurate is more so in the NPCs than okay, if we can... We still don't have the health for a hunt on our... There's coyotes. We have a broken jaw, Midnight Junior. You better get in the grass. Get your butt in the grass. Right now. Okay, we don't even have the health to deal with coyotes right now. I'm pretty much just gonna have to, like, growl and look intimidating and make sure that the pups stay in the grass. Which is difficult because, like, I feel like the predators are more scared of you than they are your NPCs. So when you do this, it takes so freaking long to get... It takes so freaking long for them to go away, and I feel like that- I almost feel like that needs balance, because I feel like that's not fair. Like, if I have no health, there's nothing I can do. Mango, get in the grass. And so I feel like your pack mates should be just as capable of... Okay. And there's so much howling going on, I feel like we're gonna get a hex invasion. But, like, dude, this is... Wren is always, like, a mess. We're gonna have to try and do some sort of hunt. We're just gonna have to hope that the other... We'll find a target, and then the others will have to do pretty much all of the, like, biting. If you're being attacked, you could just carry them in the grass. That's what I was doing. But I have to be careful because I can't do that for very long because I have a jaw injury. I don't know if I really want another mule deer because that did not feed us, like, hardly at all. I feel like we need an elk, a cow elk, but I don't think that we can do that right now. I might have to let the Luna out. She is going to drive me insane. Yes! I know! The door is closed. How dare I? Yeah, go on. Jeez. Bunnies will always be the easiest to kill. Yes, but they feed you like nothing. So it takes like a freaking hour to get filled up on bunnies, and then by then everybody else is starving because it's been like forever. That's the downside. That's my biggest thing with like bunnies, is that it's just like it's not sustainable. It's like it's worth grabbing a bunny along the way, but it's just not... It's just not very, like, practical. Okay, where did that mule deer go? Can I get them to bite without biting, like, at all? Even the first, like, bite? If I just get close enough? This one doesn't even have any fonts. Gosh, it's still so hard to keep up even with like a full stamina bar. I need to why is it not like regaining? Is that, I have a jaw injury, that doesn't make the stamina slower. Gosh, why is my stamina regain so slow right now? I'm gonna lose the mule deer. Yes, get stuck on rocks. That is very helpful for me. Come on, get in there, Falcon. I saw you thinking about it. You're going ahead of me. Gosh, the mule deer are so fast. The second one. I don't know if this is the second one or if this is the original one we were chasing, but I know I saw a second one. Come on, I'm like at the mule deer's butt here. Somebody bite, please. Thank you, thank you! Good job. I can't see, we're in enemy territory. I can't see how much health it has because I can't bite it, but... Please, I cannot deal with wolves. Please turn around. Turn around. Why am I not sprinting? There we go. I think it's because I was too close to the rock. Oh, please don't take it down here. Please run that way. Please run that way. Please run that way! Go! No, you guys, I want you to bite it so that we can take it down, but I also want it to run so that it's not in enemy territory. We might have to back- oh, did they kill it? Oh, we can't- oops, we can't- oh. We can't howl this. Oh no, and Wren is gonna be slow eating, so she's not gonna get fed all the way still. Because they're gonna eat it too fast. Dude, this sucks. Is it? Okay, I was about to say, I was like, is it gone or not? Why can I not select it? Gosh dang it! We need like another mule deer. We need to get to 100 hunger or we're going to, I cannot see which direction that is on the, okay, white rocks. Okay, a fawn we can't carry. So if we can get them to target the mother, but they're probably going to be more likely to go for the fawn. Ooh, I thought that coyote was another fawn for a second. Come on, guys, I can't bite. Come on, you guys. Do it again. Thank you. bite it once to lock your packmates onto it if you have to. You don't even have to bite fully, just snip. See, the reason why I don't want to do that is because my packmates are a little bit on the bolder side, I usually don't have to. That is the good thing about having bold packmates. The downside is that sometimes they take a little more damage than they need to, because they'll be going for random cow elk and stuff in the middle of the hunt, but in times like this I am very grateful for it, because I don't have to do any real prompting to get them to hunt for me. It's really necessary, because whew. I wish we could bring back a meat chunk for Cheez-It. I guess we can try and howl him if there's enough food left. Their health is not looking great, yeah, but it's better than Wren's at least. Okay, I think I'm gonna howl for Cheez-It and then send Falcon back to feed. Okay. But also because affinity isn't totally high, I'm gonna send you back so you feed them. Feed the pups and keep them from leaving. And you know what, I'll send Strawberry Shortcake too, so that the pups can get fed. And then Cheez-It can come and eat some of this carcass. Because I can't currently bring a meat chunk because of, I hate jaw injuries so much. They suck so bad. You know, something I'm kind of curious about is what would happen if I just went to sleep, like, right here? What happens if you sleep away from your like, pack? Does it let you? Like, what would happen? Would anything happen? What if you played, like, you just sent your packmates back or called your packmates to you all the time, but you never actually, like, interacted with your actual pups? You know what I mean? Like, what if you were the, like, divorced parent or something? It's like you send food to your pups, but, like, you never actually go sleep at the rendezvous site. If you sleep, the affinity will go down way fast. I forgot about affinity, but I mean, if you have packmates there, then affinity doesn't matter as much. There's coyotes, but that's... Okay, they're not coming. It's fine. It's safe. I think there's a challenge with not going to the den. I play that way. If you make sure at least one wolf is always there, there's no risk and no den attacks. So it's like... It's almost less of a challenge and more of a, like... What would you call it? Like a... not really a cheat or a hack, but like... But like an easier tactic. A cheese. Oh gosh. Oh. Bye? Okay then. That was a little scary. Oh, he saw Cheez-It coming and was like, nope. Hello, thank you for saving me from the incoming bear. A cheese is the exact word that I was thinking of. It's a cheese. I asked Google, it said only on Windows and something else. Oh gosh, don't get got by a cougar for reading chat. Are we at least done eating? Yeah, we're fine. I asked Google, it said only on Windows and something else, but not Chrome, and I have Chrome. Windows, well, Chrome Well, it depends on what you mean by Chrome. Because if you have like a Chromebook, then that makes sense. But like, but I think Chromebooks, I think, would be the only one where Chrome is like your operating system. But I think like most computers, unless it's an Apple, are gonna be like Windows. Dude, did they feed the pups? Why are the pups in the grass? I think it's a Chromebook. Yeah, Chromebooks I don't think can play like most things. I looked at the App Store and it said I could get Anniversary, but it costs money. Well, I know WolfQuest does cost money, but I wouldn't think it would be on the App Store. It's on like Steam. And Itch.io, I think. It says Chromebook on it. Yeah, so a Chromebook, yeah, Chromebooks can't play like most games. Moon, can an iPhone play WolfQuest 2.7? It at least used to. I don't know if 2.7 is still up. Like, I know the servers don't work anymore, so you can't play multiplayer, but I want to say it's also not on the App Store anymore. Like, I'm pretty sure WolfQuest is pretty much exclusively PC now. Can you not get Steam on a Chromebook? No, Chromebooks are very limited. It's like, because I know my sister had a Chromebook, and it's good for like school and stuff, but it's like a glorified cell phone basically. They don't really operate as like a laptop or a computer. So you can get some apps that are like for mobile devices, but you can't get any like actual PC games on a Chromebook. Okay, the pups are fed. Okay, let's just sleep. Territory's not the greatest, but we need to heal while we have the hunger filled. Dang, man, but I did just want this for digital art, so this is what I get. Yeah. Chromebooks are nice, but they're not really good for if you want to do gaming. I don't like how close those coyotes sound, but I mean, we did just get a— ooh, we are really close to growing pups, which is kind of not the best because we're not really ready. I mean, we're at least mostly healed now, but I don't feel ready for growing pups. Okay, Territory kind of needs mark, but I kind of want to do another sleep and then hunt instead of marking, because marking is definitely not as much of a priority for Wren as it is for my other wolves, and I really just— I want to get us back on track. I don't want us to be constantly like fighting to get everybody fed and healed and all that. So I think we're actually just gonna do another sleep. And then we're gonna hunt. Once we're at full health here. We're gonna find an elk herd and we're gonna do an elk hunt. Okay, we're going into growing pups. How long is this stream gonna be, Moon? I don't know exactly yet, but maximum we're ending at 9 EST, so in about an hour. Let's look at their coats. Oh my gosh, Midnight There's something really funny about Midnight Jr. being identical to Falcon. Like, that's so ironic. Gingerbread, Midnight Jr. and Mango. Mango is so orange. Mango is the orange of the litter, which is, that makes sense. I want to see what their like coats are. That's Stormy. It must be tinted, cause Stormy is like a more gray coat, but I don't often see like very heavy tinting on the pups. I feel like. But that is definitely tinting on Stormy there. We have 7F, of course, the same as Falcon. And then Mango is 778M. Nice. I wish that we could have seen the other coats, but, you know. It was not in the cart. Mango, where are you going? Oh, you caught something. Okay. And where's Strawberry Shortcake? Okay. We're gonna go on an elk hunt. Oh good, there's elk scent. We're going on an elk hunt. Okay, Strawberry Shortcake's gonna stay, that's fine. What was that? Did I just get stuck on a rock, I think? I'm not about to, okay, I was like, I'm not about to run off a cliff, am I? A nice good elk hunt. We don't have good strength because of our jaw injury, but at least we have health and we have other wolves with us, and we can also pee while we're out. Which means that we will not be bringing any skulls back to the den anytime soon. We sure have a lot to collect, but we will not be bringing back skulls because that will take so long to carry back with the jaw injury. It's fine. I hate jaw injuries so much. Okay, if we can get a cow, that would be good. Calves do give you more food than you would think, to be fair, but at this size, I don't think it's going to be worth it. I think calves aren't really going to be worth it until fall. At least right now with how much food we need. A calf would definitely still be good for, like, a quicker meal. She's not that low. But then again, this isn't the time of year that we have really low health. They do tend to be a little stronger, I think. Fall is like the best time for hunting. I don't know if we want to keep going after that one. That's a spike, I think. Of course Falcon's gonna go for a calf. I don't... You're full health. Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe that other cow elk was better. Because she was already at like half. Well, no, she wasn't that low. I think I want to go back for, there we go, this other cow elk. I think this is who we were biting. Of course, she's not showing it now. To be fair, sometimes it does wear off, but... See, now she's not showing it, so maybe it wasn't her. Is she low, though? Because she was very far behind. No, she's not. Where was that other cow elk, then? Maybe we just wait and let all of the elk get back to the herd, and then we can chase the herd again. Those are bull elk, I think. Did she come back to the herd, or is this? Oh, this is her. Okay, she came back to the herd. Okay, let's go for her. She's, I think, the lowest we're gonna get. Just be careful of health. Don't get too low. Ooh, we're in enemy territory. Let's curve here. Here we go. Oh, of course Falcon got a hair. It is not going to help us now. Okay, hold on. We have to pull back so Falcon eats his hair. Because otherwise he's not going to help us. Okay. It's one thing that sucks about your packmates, like hunting random things while you're in the middle of a hunt, and then they suddenly aren't gonna help you because they have a hair in their mouth. Like, my guy, this is not the time. She keeps wanting to run in the direction of enemy territory, which I know is because the herd went that way, but we need her to not go that way. Oh, here's the herd. This could get ugly. I want to turn her, but I don't want to run through the middle of the herd. But she's also getting really low, and... Oh gosh, don't trample me. Go, oh gosh, let her go, because I want her to go out of... Oh, we can't deal with that right now. Let go, I want her to run that way. Nope, she's gonna run... Please, I want a carcass down, but I want it in our territory. Gosh dang it! And the herd, because the herd went that way, so she's not gonna... Come on, please. Please, no, please go that way. Gosh dang it. We're not gonna get her to turn around. I'm gonna have to try and... Oh, and I can't because we're in the middle of a hunt. Oh, I hate when that happens. And there's nothing you can do because it's like not... Yeah, good job, you guys. Yippee. Thanks for taking her down in the middle of enemy territory instead of letting me chase her. Because this is going to be a big carcass that we want to howl on, but that means we have to steal this hex. eat as much as we can first, and then, and then we're gonna steal the Hex. Where is this Hex invasion, by the way? Okay, it's all the way up there. We're gonna have so little territory up here, but there's nothing I can do about that right now. This is another downside of, like, Accurate and Unforgiving, is that you, once you hunt, like, you don't, there's not enough health to balance, you know? Okay, and then we'll probably come back to the carcass, and then maybe woof somebody, and then have, Strawberry Shortcake come eat. Because I can't carry meat chunks right now. So I can't get Strawberry Shortcake fed without, Oh, and of course it's not gonna be a Hex that I can take with just one P there. I mean, I guess we can do a rally. Sure. Okay, we've got to go back to our carcass and mark it now. Guys get all filled up, and then I'm sending you back so that I can get Strawberry Shortcake fed. Where are you going, Falcon? Okay. Dude, is that Cheez-Its 2 howl? Like, every once in a while I'll do a 2 howl, and my other packmates will also do the 2 howl. I'll leave Cheez-It here for now, just because the pups aren't, like, starving this time, and, it would be nice to have a little bit of help if anything comes while we're waiting. Like that guy. Is that a fox or a coyote? Okay, fox is fine. I can... Why does he walk like that? Okay. So yeah, Hex invasion. Probably not gonna deal with that, unfortunately. But I will need to do a little bit of marking. And then we'll get some sleep. Hopefully we'll still have, like, maybe a little bit of energy after marking. I won't do, like, a ton of marking. Just to, like, try and, have decent energy. And of course, here comes the coyotes. Isn't that lovely? Okay, maybe they chickened out. Good job, Cheez-It. Man, we're so far away. This is gonna take a minute. Moon, what do you think of the Beartooth challenge? It's where you live outside of Yellowstone. There's a den on the line you have to use, but it's scary. Ooh. That sounds really hard. 'Cause, like, there's a very, very solid chance that you just get one shot by a hunter. Like, I think you would have to be very careful about, like, what times of day you're active, but even then, I'm like, if you sleep in hunting territory, like, I feel like you can still get killed, like, that sounds so difficult. Oh, here comes strawberry shortcake. Come get some food. Look at her just trotting up. Aw, Cheese is happy to see her too. He did growl, but I think he was growling at the fox over there, not at strawberry shortcake. I tried it once and I lasted a good 5 years there, but was killed. I only got like 5 pack members max. Dude, that sounds super rough. It would be interesting to try like some challenges at some point, but not right now while we have 3 packs. Oh my god, the music jump scared me there. Jeez. But not while we have 3 packs at the moment. But once we finish off our current packs, at least Crystal and Dragon pack, Aurora pack is going to be perpetual, but once Crystal and Dragon pack are like finished off, I think I want to try some like challenges. I also want to play some other games too, but we could also try some Wolf Quest challenges here and there. Even if we only do like a litter or 2 for certain challenges or something. I'm gonna basically just do kind of a wide arc and mark along the way back to the rendezvous site. Unfortunately, growing pups is not a great time to have low territory because you don't really have a lot of energy to spare for marking. Because the pups get hungry so quickly, you need food, like, immediately. So you pretty much have to put all of your energy towards food. But we can still try and get a little bit done, at least along, like, the path. Bless you. Thank you. Wow, why is it so green right here? It's crazy. While this is the most basic answer, if you're looking for new games to play Moon, you could play Shelter 2. There's also Untamed Life of Cougar, but it's kind of outdated. I have Shelter 2. I've played it a few times. I have both of them. I have both Shelter 1 and Shelter 2. It would be fun to play like a Shelter 2 round on the channel at some point. I also have Cattails that I really want to play at some point, because I was one of the Kickstarter backers for Cattails, and I've played a bit. I mean, I've played since the like Kickstarter beta phase, but I've not actually finished the storyline. So it might be nice to like play through the storyline on the channel. Plus, I just love Cattails. I mean, I backed it on Kickstarter, so Cattail's Wildwood story, I mean. I do also have the old Cattails, but we would probably play Wildwood story because it's awesome. Have you played Pause? It's the sequel to The Lynx Shelter. I have not, but I have watched, I think I watched Siri play it. I don't remember if I watched Stacy play it. I don't remember if she played it. But I'm pretty sure I watched Siri play it. So I'm sort of familiar with Pause. Maybe then Endling. I do also have Endling, but I have it on PS4. So I need to look into, I haven't played it yet, but I need to look into getting a capture card, because that is another one that I do want to play. But I need to get a capture card so that I can record on my PS4. I also need to just do some research into that because I don't know exactly how that works. And I've heard some kind of conflicting things about how audio works with capture cards on PS4, so I don't know, I'd have to figure that out. Oh, Gingerbread with the glow stick, that's so cute. I kind of want to take like a screenshot with everybody. Midnight Junior, get over, oops. I saw what I meant to click. Bark. Oh, it's getting foggy. Okay. Look at everybody in a circle, that's crazy. Okay, let's see if I can get everybody in. I can get everybody in, and it's not gonna work for the thumbnail with everybody because it needs to be like more in one direction so that her artwork can go over it. Maybe if I do something like this. It's gonna be hard to not crop everybody out for the thumbnail, but it is cute that Midnight Junior is standing next to Falcon there. Little twins. I can take some screens. Very cute. Or maybe it'll be better from this angle. And I can always like flip it if needed. Oh, and look how Mango has like little darker ears. That's so cute. They're so cute. Okay, let's go ahead and get some sleep. Are all the pups fed? Yeah, they're pretty much fed. Let's go ahead and sleep. I feel like you should swap Cheez-It and Midnight Junior's names. Just a suggestion. Well, Cheez-It is already, like... Cheez-It's a yearling, so he's kind of locked in. But Midnight Junior... I kind of like the irony of Midnight Junior being identical to Falcon. I feel like it's kind of funny. All the girls in the litter died, we only got boys left. Yeah. We lost both girls in one, like... Oh yeah, and we lost Mocha... Was it last stream or a couple streams ago? But we lost the remaining girls in one swoop, bro. Hey, that's my son. Yeah, we're not gonna be renaming the yearlings. I'm not gonna rename anybody at all generally because the names are picked out by chat and they're kind of locked in. Oh, my caps lock is on. Not that that would really affect the gameplay, but I must have mashed it at some point, trying to click too many keys. Okay. How is hunger? Okay, Gingerbread is hungry. We could probably put down a little bit of food, but I think I want to go to our carcass. And also get some marking done. Midnight Junior, you're not gonna get lost, are you? Where's the bear? Where's everybody? What is happening right now? Oh gosh. Midnight Jr., why are you walking? I can't even pick him up because he's too big now. Yeah, guys, keep the bear over there. Why are you walking? Have some urgency. Mango. Oh. Jeesh, you guys, have more— No! Mango! Have some urgency! Go into the grass! Oh gosh. Dude, I can't, short of body blocking Mango, I can't do anything here. Yes, please, keep grabbing the bear. Go hide. Get in the grass. Oh my gosh. Oh, thank you. Get out of here. Thank you. Jeesh! No, Mango, please, I take it back, I jinxed him. It's okay, he survived. We're good. That was stressful. You are too old to be running out of the grass. To be fair, they're also old enough that I think he can tank a hit. Like, they're not a one-shot, but like, dude, don't do that. Okay. Anyways, to our carcass. Maybe we actually want to go mark that hex real quick first. Because that one is, like, dying. I mean, we do because the pups are decently hungry, but I think somebody just fed them, so they're not as direly hungry, but I'm gonna go mark in this way. That is crazy timing though, like immediately upon you saying, Mango is my fave, I hope I don't jinx them, we get a bear attack and Mango leaves the grass. Like, that was kind of crazy. They really need to rebalance this. Pups run out of the grass at the drop of a hat, even at the easiest difficulty, and it's low-key ridiculous. I mean, to be fair, I think a lot of my wolves either are really high boldness or have mates that are really high in boldness, and that does make it more likely for them to go out of the grass. And also, I find that they tend to go out of the grass if the predator runs through the grass, which can be really hard to prevent, but there is, like, a cause. Like, it does kind of make sense to a degree. But yeah, it is really difficult to manage, though, especially if multiple pups go out of the grass, because then there's, like, a lot of name tags everywhere, and it gets really hard to, like, tell who's who and what's going on. Especially in a wolf attack when they also have name tags, and it's like, I don't know what I'm looking at. I don't know where my children are, I don't know where the wolves are, I don't know who's who. My brain cannot process text that quickly. I think if you're social or loner affects it too. Yeah, I don't know exactly what all affects it, but I just know that if they're bold, they're more likely to leave the grass. And I want to say, because most of the time when they leave the grass, they have their tail tucked and they're like running away, but I want to say there's also a chance of them trying to attack the predator. Like, I've had a pup before in a personal save, like, try to bite a dog that was attacking, and it's just a child. Like, why are you doing this? This is dangerous. Stop it. Like, I want to say they literally did bite a dog as a pup. I could be wrong, and maybe they were just like stalking towards it or something, but I want to say one of my pups genuinely bit a dog. And I was so shocked. I did not know they could do that. Unless I'm wrong and they can't do that, but I think he did. We're so close to one of our skulls, but with the broken jaw, I can't carry it back. Your mate's personality affects them, not just your player wolf. Yeah. Well, good job, you got a hair. Okay. And we're probably gonna do the same thing again, where we, like, woof someone back and then call the other one to get food so that we can get everybody fed until our jaw heals. Because we can't bring meat chunks back for people, unfortunately. But hopefully if we can keep fed, our jaw will heal pretty quickly. We've got one more hex to heal down, or to heal. One more hex to mark, and then we'll go get food. Your streams are so peaceful to watch in silence. So I try to not be too silent during the streams, but sometimes it's hard when I'm just running to mark territory, and I'm like, I don't know what to say. These are usually the parts that get cut out of the video. Okay. Food time. G-Scar energy does not last long. This is where people are always telling me to sleep, but I feel like genuinely, like, your stamina or your, like, sleep meter drains so fast. There's so much to do and so little energy. It is genuine, like, to a degree, you kind of do have to play, like, tired, like, half the time, because it's like, I don't know, it just... I realize even if you make your wolf cautious and personality tab, you can still just be a reckless menace. Yeah. Yeah, your own wolf's personality pretty much only determines, like, how their pups, what their pups end up inheriting. Like, your playstyle, you can do whatever you want. Even if it's completely out of character of what you put in your tab. So one thing that's kind of funny about having a personality tab for a player wolf, because it's like it's pretty much just for like, I almost said genetics. It's not really genetics, but like in game wise, it's like kind of genetics, even if it's not realistic. But yeah, it's pretty much exclusively there for what your pups will be. It does not affect your actual wolf's personality at all, because it all just depends on how you play them. Get out of here. Why are you guys not scared, like, in the slightest? Yeah, there you go. Get them flight meters up. Get going. Dad, really? You bruised my jaw again? I mean, at least it's not a major one, because I already have a major one, but like, seriously? My dang jaw! Hey! Get off my carcass. Get going! There you go. Okay. This was a fox. Foxes are chill. I try my best to be accurate when I make a wolf. I make a character in my playthroughs or story. I like to see it like that. Yeah, that's how I go. That's how I usually do things too. I really like to kind of use storytelling in my Wolf Quest playthroughs. I think it's fun. Okay, did everybody else eat? Because then I'm gonna call Cheez-It over and send Falcon back. It's usually good to send Falcon back since he has the extra food to feed. Oh my gosh, geez. Alright. Cheez is on the way. And strawberry shortcake can help me keep the carcass safe. At least we still have our female yearling. We didn't lose all of the girls. I have a wolf named Rune. Her thing is that she was a lost pup that was taken to a wildlife rehabber and was released back into the wild. Her pack is called the Omen Pack, and I love her. Ooh, that's fun. I love giving like backstories to my wolves. Even if I don't often go super in depth with their like backstories, but I like little details, like saying that I think Wren's scars came from a bear. And that she got too cocky and a bear slapped her in the face. And it caught her ear and her eye there. Or like, I think I've said before that I like to think that Snowdrop came from a very large pack. I don't remember exactly why I said that, but... But I imagine that she came from a very large pack. Knight, I already know his like backstory because he was actually one of the children of one of my personal wolves, my first ever Ironwolf. He was from the first litter of my first Ironwolf. So he already kind of has a backstory, even if it wasn't on like camera. Dang, Cheez-It, you're taking forever. Probably after this, when we get back to the rendezvous site, is probably going to be where I end the stream. But it might take a little while for Cheez-It to get here, like, geesh. I know we're far away, but like, huh. Oops. Dude, Jardina is too much territory. They're like, they do not need to be encroaching on ours. We didn't meet any like new wolves in there, did we? From when they attacked? No. Oh, Campfire. Did we? We didn't kill Campfire, did we? Or Spark? Unless we did and I don't remember. I know we killed Refrigerator and Onomatopoeia. Oh, coffee and midnight. When Greg left! Dude, I can't believe Greg left. At least he didn't die, but he left. He moved. Dang. That's so sad. Greg. Even though we made fun of him all the time, that's still kind of, whoa. Strawberry Shortcake, what are you doing with your legs? At least I think we ran by him, like, at some point last stream, so at least we got to see him one more time before he moved away. We have 2 mangoes. Yeah, I didn't realize that when I was naming the pups, but it's fine. We have our mango and we have geode mango. It would be kind of funny if we came across geode mango again, like if geode mango got with one of our pups or something. Then we'd really have 2 mangoes. Greg Jr. I don't know if Wren would be that mean to her pups. She likes her silly names, but... Jeez, cheese it? I think you're taking longer than Strawberry Shortcake did to get here. Like, dang, I'm gonna be hungry waiting. Strawberry Shortcake is just antagonizing all of the foxes while we wait. I mean, I know that, like, while we had, the known wolves open, he couldn't move because it paused, but, like, even then, I feel like he's taking longer than Strawberry Shortcake did to get here. Like, hello? Come on, cheese it. I want you to get food. There he is. Come on, buddy. Come get food. Oh, Falcon's taking too long to get there. It's okay. He's practically there. Hopefully they won't leave. Does Wren know what she's naming her pups after, or is she just thinking of random sounds? Maybe she ran into a human at one point. See, I feel like that's... It's an interesting question, but I do feel like it's kind of a slippery slope, because it's like... Yeah, logically a wolf doesn't know what a Strawberry Shortcake is, but then also at the same time, does a wolf know what, like, the stars are called for, like, Sirius? Like, do they know, like, because wolves don't speak English, so it's like, I feel like it's hard, it's the same thing with, like, warrior cats, where it's like, it's kind of arbitrary, like, what, like, I mean, it's not completely arbitrary, because it tends to be things that are, like, man-made, that they won't know the names of, but it still feels kind of arbitrary, because it's like, even though, yeah, we invented Cheez-Its, but we also named all of, like, the birds and stuff. So it's like, technically it's still, like, a man-made name, you know? So I feel like you kind of just have to not think about it too much. And you meet another lone old male named Greg Jr. Yeah, maybe we can name another, like, dispersal Greg Jr. or something. And then we can, like, headcanon that that's, like, his child or something. Okay, everybody's eating. Okay. I hope Greg finds a nice old lady and they settle down and have pups as old people. I hope so too. We can imagine that that's what happened when he left. He went to a different map, and then he's gonna meet the love of his life, and he'll have his own children, and it'll be great. Yeah, when things in writing are too vague with simple things like different animals, it's less immersive in those cases and more confusing. Yeah. It's like, sometimes it's like, it's cool to have like a special little language, but sometimes it's like, I just want to know what the thing is. And sometimes I can't figure it out. And sometimes it feels kind of random, because they'll call a bird, but then all of a sudden a bear is like a heavy paw or something, I don't know. It's like a totally random example. I can't even think of a specific book where it's like that. Warriors is not like that. It's, well, it could be kind of like that. Because, I mean, they don't really know what a lot of the animals are that they meet that aren't, like, native to their area, which I guess makes sense. I like how we're giving this random NPC all this love. Yeah. It's because he's Greg, man. Oh man, I'm like right in the middle of this. I'm gonna have to... Well, I guess I'm not quite in the middle. I can go around this way. Oops. Ran all my stamina out. Yeah, it's true. They call a cougar Sharptooth and think it's an evil lion. Yeah. I mean, at least in Sharptooth's case, like, it's fairly obvious what it is. Like, everybody pretty consistently agrees that it's, a cougar. But then there's also in the newer books the wildcats that are just kind of wildcats. And I kind of wish that we knew, like, what kind of wildcat they were. Because I've seen a few different interpretations, but I don't know, it would be neat if we actually knew, like, what kind of wildcats they were. How do they know what a lion is? I don't know. Yeah, that is true, because they have, I mean, I know they have the whole lore of, like, Lion Clan, Tiger Clan, Leopard Clan, and, like, whatever. So it's like, by that logic, they have, they know what, like, a lion and a tiger and stuff like that is, but at the same time, like, I don't know how they know, but then don't know, like, other wildcats. It's just interesting to me. That's where it does start to get a little, like, arbitrary. Maybe a bobcat? I don't know. I don't think they were described like a bobcat, though, is the thing. It's time for my sister to stand ominously in my room until I end. Do we need to... Okay, we don't really need to feed the pups. They're all pretty fed. We've got that marked. This will also need marked, but we're not going to do that all at once anyways. So I think we are going to end... Ow! That actually really hurt. Don't do that. I have earbuds in. She just, like, clapped my ears with the earbuds in. Like, that's kind of dangerous, bro. Anyways, that kind of hurt. But yeah, I lost my whole train of thought. So if she wanted me to end quicker, that was a bad idea, because now it's going to take longer because I lost my train of thought. But yeah, I think we're going to end here. We're getting there in growing pups. I think it's close to about 50 pounds. That is around when it ends, and it's when you get into fall as well. Hopefully Wren will heal her jaw soon. I hate jaw injuries. But, yeah, I think we're gonna end there. Hopefully I remember, maybe I'll do a howl, because I don't know if I'll remember to get Affinity up before we go to town next stream. So I might want to do that a little bit. But not too much, because then we're gonna get really, like, tired and hungry and all that, and yeah. But, yeah, that's gonna be where we end the stream, so, thank you for watching. It was a very good stream. I'm gonna pause it now so that we don't get an attack in the middle of my outro. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. It's time for me to go and watch some Invincible. So, goodbye!